Welcome to Twin Chip Studio, and this is Super Mario 3D Galaxy, a mod for Super Mario Galaxy 2 that puts some of the levels from Super Mario 3D World into Super Mario Galaxy 2, and it is running on my Xbox. And I'm going to show you how to run it on both Xbox and PC today, but before I do, I just want to go through a couple of things you should know before you do it, because it does not run perfect on the Xbox. So this is Super Mario Galaxy 3D running on my PC, and as you can see at the bottom there, we have the credits from the wonderful guys that made this. Zyphron G, Super Hackio, the thegreatwaluigi. Thank you so much for making this. It is a lot of fun, and I've had a lot of fun playing it over the past couple of days, and I've had a lot of fun trying to get this running on the Xbox, which I kind of did for an experiment because it does not run 100% perfect, but I just wanted to see if I could get any mods working with the Xbox as well. So here we are. We're still on the PC version because I just wanted to show you one thing. Let me just kill this Goomba. Boom. And you see these clear pipes here? If I go through them like this, they all work perfectly on the PC version. Whereas on the Xbox version, they do not work. And that's because some of the mod actually changes the memory offset in the game. And because Dolphin Emulator on Xbox doesn't support Revolution patches right now, that sort of stuff doesn't work. So there's going to be a couple of things in the game that aren't going to run well. I just wanted to let people know before they go through the trouble of installing it on their Xbox when a lot of the features and a lot of things aren't going to work. You can get through most of the levels without it. You can just run on top of these pipes here and you can get to the end, but you're going to be missing out on a bunch of content which you could play on the PC if you could get Super Mario Galaxy 2 running on your PC. So the preferred mode to play this would be on the PC. So you can still run up walls, and this section we just have to jump on the pipe. So I'll just show you one more difference between the Xbox and the PC version. If I go over to these crates here on the Xbox version and I press shake to shake my controller, they explode, which I actually think is pretty cool. But if we go over to the PC version, it doesn't have that effect. Mario just bounces off, and that again is due to the memory offset and all the coding not being transferred over to the Xbox version. And we also have a little glitch here. So this is the PC version. If I move over to the Xbox version at the exact same point, there's a lot of weird things going on here. So I just thought I'd let you know before you went through the trouble of installing on your Xbox that there is going to be quite a few issues with it. And if you do want to play it, you're just going to want to play it out of curiosity, just like I have here. I've only been through 2 levels so far. I managed to get through both the levels. There are 4 levels in this mod, so it's entirely up to you if you want to do it. If you find this information useful, then hit that like button and please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so let's get this installed on your PC and Xbox, and let's get you playing this fantastic mod. You're going to need a copy of Super Mario Galaxy 2, the .iso version, and I use the American version. I don't know if this works on the European version because I don't have it, and no, I cannot tell you where to get the ROMs. There are plenty of places on the internet and search engines where you can find the ROMs. You're also going to need a copy of the mod, and a link in the description will be to the YouTube video of the release. I really want these guys to get the views because they've put a lot of work into this mod. And if you scroll down, there's a bit that says download. And if you click on the download link, it will take you to a Google Drive, and you can just click download and download it from there, and it'll give you a zip file. And that's all you really need if you're playing it on PC. But if you're wanting to play it on Xbox, there's a couple of extra things you need to download. So the first thing we need is Wim's ISO tools. So if you click the link in the description down below, it'll take you to this lovely page here, and we want Wim's ISO tools, or WIT. Click on that, and then I'll leave a download link in the description down below. And you just want the latest version of Wims for Windows. So if you click there, it'll take you down to this bit here. And we want the 64-bit for Windows and the latest version 3.05a. And wait for that to download. And I'll give you another zip file. And we also want a GUI for those ISO tools so that we can use them. I use Wii Backup Fusion. You can use your own if you know how to use them. But if you're following this video, you're going to have to download Wii Backup Fusion. Again, a link will be in the description down below. Click download and it will download a zip file again. So once you've got everything you need, I put them all on my desktop like this because I like to have everything organized. We're going to start by extracting all of the folders. So I'm going to right click on Super Mario Galaxy 3D World mod, click extract all, extract it to the desktop. That's going to give me this folder here. Then the Wii Backup Fusion. I'm going to click extract it all again. It's going to give me this folder. And then on the WIT tools, I'm going to right click. I'm going to extract all. I now have everything I need extracted. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to go to your documents folder, find the Dolphin emulator folder, double click on that. Go to the folder called load, double click on that. There's a folder here called Revolution, double click on that, and it should be empty. And then what we want is the Super Mario 3D Galaxy mod folder that we created earlier, that we extracted earlier. Double click on it. And this is the Revolution folder. This is the Super Mario Galaxy 3D mod folder. I'm going to double click into this. And I want to copy all of this here. So just drag and move it across into the Revolution folder. Now I'm going to open Dolphin. Now I'm going to find my folder where I store my games for Dolphin. Now, if you haven't set up Dolphin, I will leave links in the description on how to install it on PC and on your Xbox, and it will show you where all of these folders will be placed. So I'm going to drag over my copy of Super Mario Galaxy 2, and then I'm going to open Dolphin. I'm going to test my version of Super Mario Galaxy 2. If you want to know how to set up the controllers or how to set up Dolphin on PC or Xbox, then you can check the videos out in the description. So that's Super Mario Galaxy 2. Working as it should. I'm going to press escape and exit the emulation. And then I'm going to right click on Super Mario Galaxy 2. Click start with Revolution Patches. And if you put it in the right place and all of the folders are exactly as I told you before, it'll come up with this box here where it'll have Super Mario Galaxy 2 3D Galaxy. Click active and then click start. And when we start Super Mario Galaxy 2, it should start with Super Mario Galaxy 3D World. And there you go. If you're playing on PC, it is as easy as that. And you really don't have to do anything more. You can just play the game. You don't have to watch any more of this video. But please leave a like if you found this information useful. And let me know down in the comments what you think of this mod, because it is a fantastic mod. But we still have to get through the Xbox installation as well. So if you're on the Xbox, you're going to want to take your Super Mario Galaxy 2 ISO out of your folder, and you're going to want to install a couple of things. You're going to want to install a couple of extra things. The first thing you're going to want to install is WIT. So if you double click on the folder that we made earlier for WIT, it'll be WIT version 3.05a. Double click on that, and where it says Windows-install, double click and install the program. And it'll be this command box that'll pop up. Once it's finished installing, it'll say the program might not have installed correctly. Just click the program installed correctly. And then you're going to want to restart your computer to make sure that the tools are installed correctly. So if you're on PC, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a new folder on your desktop. You can call it whatever you want, but I'm just going to leave it blank as new folder number 2. And you're going to want to put your Super Mario Galaxy ISO 2 into that folder. And once you've installed WIT tools and you've restarted your computer, if you go to the Wii Backup Fusion folder that we made WeeBarFu before, the one that we extracted, WeeBarFu 1.1-Win32, double click on that, and then we find WeeBarFu.exe, double click on it, and it'll open this program here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer all of the files for Super Mario Galaxy 3D 2 into the ISO of Super Mario Galaxy 2 into the ISO for Super Mario Galaxy 2. So click load and then find the new folder that we made before. So new folder 2. I'm going to double click on that. Click OK. And there is Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now there's no way to make this bigger, so I hope that you can see. There is Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to click extract image. Click open. And I'm going to set it to the new folder that we made before, new folder 2 for me. I'm going to click OK, and click OK, and I'm going to leave it a couple of seconds while it extracts all that information. So this folder is empty from before, the Super Mario Galaxy 3D one. So I'm just going to re-extract that. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to re-extract the Super Mario 3D Galaxy.zip. And now when I go into new folder 2, there will be a Super Mario Galaxy SBE044001. I'll double click on that. I'll click on Files. I'll bring the two side by side. And I'll go into Super Mario Galaxy 3D Galaxy. Click the SMG 3DW. And I'm just going to copy and paste all of these over. I'm just going to drag and drop them in. And it's going to ask you if you want to replace files in the destination. Click yes. So we're replacing all the files. Once that's complete, we go back to Wii Backup Fusion. Once that's complete, we go to the new folder 2 again. We move out our Super Mario Galaxy 2 ISO. And we go back to Wii Backup Fusion. Click load. Click the new folder 2 again. Click OK. And it will load up the new version that we have just made. And then what we want to do is we want to click on the Super Mario Galaxy More. So this is our new version of Super Mario Galaxy. Click transfer to image. Make sure it's the same folder. And then we want to image format. We want Wii Plain ISO. Click OK. And just wait for that to finish. There's a blue progress bar at the bottom. And it'll let you know when it's finished. And as you can see, in new folder 2, we have a new version of Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm just going to change the name of it so that I know it's this one that is 3D World. So Super Mario Galaxy 2 3D. Now this is the ISO that you want to copy over to the hard drive that you use for Dolphin on your Xbox. Or if you use the SSD. If you want to know how to do all of that, once again, just check the links in the description. And they will show you how to set up Dolphin and how to run all the games. You're going to want to start at setting it up. And then you're going to want to get to this stage. But once you've done that, we should now be able to go over to Dolphin Emulator on the Xbox. Load Dolphin Emulator. There is my copy of Super Mario Galaxy 2. And when I press A, it should come up with Super Mario 3D Galaxy. It takes a couple of seconds to load up, but there is Super Mario 3D Galaxy running on the Xbox. It is missing things. As you can, I do hate that it gets rid of the credits because the guys that make this do deserve all the credit in the world. So please, please support the developers of this by checking out their channels and watching that video, liking. Just let them know that this is greatly appreciated, what they're doing. Now you're thinking, why did I do this if it doesn't run on the Xbox perfectly? And the reason is I just wanted to see if it could be done. There's plenty and plenty of mods and revolution patches for games. Some are just straight asset swaps that are really fun and exciting. I'm going to be going through a couple of them over the next couple of weeks, especially for Super Mario Galaxy 2. There's quite a few that I want to check out. Some that don't rely on memory swaps like this one, so it's a lot easier. I'm kind of hoping that Mr. Mangler, Mr. Sir Mangler himself, will at one point introduce the option to start with revolution patches, which would be amazing. But I'm not expecting that for a very long time. Like, be extremely patient with this version of Dolphin because the guy has a lot of stuff he still needs to work on with Dolphin Emulator to make it run as perfect as the Android or the PC version. And it's going to take a lot of time. And the last thing we need is people going to Mr. Mangler himself and causing him a lot of stress, because what he's done so far is a fantastic achievement. What these guys have done with these mods are fantastic achievements, and we should just be saying thank you. Even if it doesn't work as well as you think, as well as you want it to, you just got to be like, respect the achievement that these guys have put into this, because this is 4 levels of Super Mario 3D World, one of my favorite Mario games. I know a lot of people don't say this, but if I was to put Super Mario 3D World in like I put it in the upper echelon tier of Mario games. I have like Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is like my absolute favorite. I've played that like millions of times. And then I'd probably put Super Mario 3D World. I love the creativity on Super Mario 3D World. And then it'd probably go Odyssey after that. Odyssey was just beautiful. Galaxy was amazing. And then 64. As we're talking just purely 3D Marios as well, because a lot of the 2D Marios do actually make my top to my lists as well. So yeah, I did this just for fun to see if I could. See if I could get like something like Project M working, which I don't think I will be able to get working on Xbox, because that has a lot of different memory offsets and it goes deep into memory, changes a lot of the code. So basically, if something's a asset swap, it can be done using this method. You can probably swap out the assets. I'm going to take a look at one that I found recently, which is basically Pokemon Super Mario Galaxy 2. That's probably going to be next week's video while I work on that. But I am having a lot of fun with this version of Dolphin Emulator. I love playing these mods on my PC, but just being able to sit and turn on my Xbox and just sit at the TV and play like Super Mario Galaxy 2. I've been playing Ocarina of Time a lot. I'm thinking of streaming it. I don't know if people will be interested in streaming it, in me watching me stream it, but I've been playing a lot with the Patcher tool for Ocarina of Time as well. So expect more videos on that, more videos on Super Mario Galaxy mods or Wii mods that I can get running on Xbox. And if I find any that run 100% perfect, that would be great. Let me know down in the comments if anyone knows how to fix parts of this mod to make it work, then let me know down in the comments, because I really appreciate that. It took me a long time to find all of the information for this. I'm just rambling now, so people have probably switched off. Everyone's probably switched off by now. They've got the information that they need, and they do not want to listen to me anymore, because that's just how it works. Watch time tells me. Watch time tells me. I go into YouTube, I go into those analytics, and I see those lines where it spikes where I tell you the information, and it dips when I actually talk, because nobody actually cares about my opinions. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have a